All right, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're tackling a massive roadblock, bridging that tricky gap between knowing how to use AI tools and actually building real, monetizable value with them. We're drawing straight from this incredible curriculum called From Prompts to Projects by the Yotech Digital Creative Institute. Look, whether you're a recent grad, a freelancer, a marketer, or really any early career professional, I know you've put in the hours. You know the prompts, right? But today, we're going to take those isolated skills and literally transform them into complete, high-value projects. So let's jump right in.
So, if you've already figured out how to spin up stunning flyers, killer videos, slick voiceovers, and, those really polished presentations, you're probably staring at a blank screen right now, asking yourself one thing. I know how to use AI, but what do I actually do with it? It is such a frustrating plateau to hit. You've got this wildly powerful toolkit right at your fingertips, but here's the reality check. Generating a one-off asset just isn't the same as building a real career or business. You're searching for that practical application, that crucial next step.
Well, that brings us to the core journey we're mapping out today. We are shifting you from being an asset generator into a true professional who solves actual problems. It all kicks off with your AI skills, obviously, but those skills absolutely must be aimed at a real problem. When you bundle those skills together to solve that specific problem, boom, you've got a complete creative project. And that project generates genuine value, which builds a rock-solid portfolio, and that, my friends, is what ultimately unlocks incredible opportunity. It's the ultimate blueprint for turning your AI hobby into a serious profession. Now, think about taking these skills down two distinct paths. Path number one is all about personal projects. This is your freelance hustle, building your personal brand, or launching your own business. You're the strategist, the producer, the boss, the whole shebang. Then we have path number two, corporate projects. This is where you plug your skills directly into an organization's existing machinery, supercharging their marketing, their campaigns, and internal growth. Both paths, highly lucrative, but they definitely require completely different mindsets. So, why is bundling your skills into one cohesive project the absolute secret sauce for compounding your value? Well, think about it. Knowing how to design a flyer or edit a quick video on its own is cool, but the real world demands cohesion. A major client launch doesn't just need a flyer. It needs a video, a killer caption series, and a pitch deck all pulling in the exact same direction. When you combine your skills to deliver the whole package, you deepen your craft, you solve real world problems, and you build a seriously credible portfolio. Plus, it gives you the confidence to own a project from start to finish, which, let's be honest, is the fastest path to getting paid. This brings us to a philosophy that absolutely has to drive every single thing you do moving forward. Here it is. Don't just create assets, solve problems. Seriously, a skill with no problem attached to it produces nothing that anyone is going to pay for. And a problem solved just once, without a repeatable process behind it, that's doing a favor, not building a career. Real, monetizable value. That's what people actually open their wallets for. Let's actually break down that toolkit of yours and look at the exact business value behind these AI skills. Take graphic design, for example. The problem you're solving isn't just making a pretty picture. No, you're helping a client who has zero budget get on-brand visuals out the door at lightning speed. Or video creation. You're curing the headache of slow, expensive production by delivering scroll-stopping content in record time. AI slide creation completely eliminates blank slide syndrome for persuasive, client-ready decks. And course creation? It takes unscalable knowledge and packages it into a teachable, sellable product. Remember, you're not selling the AI tool, you are selling the solution. Okay, let's say you want to take the personal path. Maybe start your own AI content agency. There's a totally foolproof blueprint for landing those first clients. It starts with nailing down your niche and strategy. You've got to know exactly who you're helping. Next, build and test your process on your own brand. Once it works, offer it pro bono to stress test your workflow in the wild. Why? Because those free projects turn into glowing testimonials. Those testimonials build your visible portfolio, and that undeniable proof, that is exactly what wins you paying clients. It's just a brilliant, systematic way to build trust totally from scratch. But watch what happens when we flip the script over to the corporate side. In your own business, you're making up the goals. But inside a company, they already have a massive goal staring them in the face. Like, say, generating more leads. Or maybe they need a huge fundraising round, or a major boost in brand awareness. The point is, your creative output now has to serve their pre-established target. In this scenario, your job isn't to invent the goal. Your job is to be the execution engine. You start by absorbing their strategy, and then you get to work, rapidly generating content, scripting videos, and building campaign assets. But here's the key. all of those pieces have to flow seamlessly together to drive those specific business results. You literally become the engine that takes their abstract strategy and turns it into visible, effective reality.
This right here highlights the ultimate mindset shift. It's what separates a basic asset generator from a highly valued corporate creative. Creativity must serve the business goal. Your work isn't just being judged on personal aesthetics anymore, it's judged on how well it drives an outcome. Yes, AI gives you this crazy, unprecedented speed to test ideas and churn out campaign-ready assets in a fraction of the time. But at the end of the day, it is your human judgment that ensures those assets actually hit the bullseye.
So if you want to truly stand out, you have to blend that AI-powered speed with some very strategic human behaviors. Before you even type a single word into a prompt window, ask about the business goals behind the project. When you're in meetings, bring data to the table, not just opinions. And here's a pro tip. Proactively suggest one extra asset, maybe a bonus social reel, because with AI, you can afford to over-deliver. Oh, and always keep a running portfolio of your corporate wins and make sure you're learning the actual marketing and sales lingo of the departments you're supporting.
All right, understanding these paths is a fantastic start. But let's get practical. How do you actually take action over the next few months? We're going to break down 3 real-world frameworks. One for building your own business, one for leveling up inside a company, and one for landing that dream job. Think of each of these as an 8 to 12-week challenge.
First up, your roadmap for launching a personal creative business from absolute scratch. For weeks 1 and 2, lay the foundation, define your niche, and write out your strategy. Weeks 3 and 4, build and test a repeatable process. Moving into month 2, weeks 5 and 6 are all about offering pro bono services to gather data and build trust. By weeks 7 and 8, you package that offer and publish your proof. Then in the final stretch, weeks 9 through 12, you're out there actively pursuing and delivering your very first paid projects. That is how you build a business without the guesswork.
Now, what if you're already inside a company? Spend your first 2 weeks just soaking up and realigning with the organization's big marketing goals. In weeks 3 and 4, map your daily deliverables directly to those goals. Then, for the entire second month, use your AI speed to proactively propose and deliver one extra high-impact asset. Just over-deliver. Finally, in month 3, meticulously track the data behind those assets so you can present undeniable, documented proof of your impact to stakeholders. Seriously, that is the exact playbook for earning a promotion.
Or maybe you're on the outside looking to get hired. Treat your job hunt exactly like a 12-week sprint. Weeks 1 and 2, identify your dream role. Weeks 3 and 4, build a hyper-focused portfolio piece tailored just for them. For month 2, go find some pro bono opportunities to get real-world experience, and then package all of that into a sleek, professional case study. Armed with that kind of undeniable proof, you spend month 3 confidently approaching organizations directly and applying as a total standout candidate. No more blending into the resume pile.
So let's loop all the way back to that very first question we started with today. I know how to use AI, but what do I do with it? Honestly, that's the question of a hobbyist. It's completely focused on the tool itself rather than the actual outcome. I want you to take that thought, mentally erase it, and permanently replace it with this massively empowering mindset. What problem can I solve with it? Right there, that is the question of a true professional. Because when you focus on the problem, whether it's a local mom and pop needing a content engine or a massive corporation launching a new product line, your skills instantly become incredibly valuable. And the beauty of this is that when you relentlessly focus on solving problems, an amazing transformation naturally happens. Your isolated AI skills get bundled into cohesive projects. Those projects create real, measurable value. That value builds a totally undeniable portfolio. In that portfolio, it kicks the door wide open to limitless opportunity. Which brings us to a final thought that really perfectly wraps up everything we've talked about today. Don't just learn AI, build something valuable with it. You've got the tools, you've got the roadmaps, and now you have the frameworks. The only thing left to answer is literally the most exciting question of all. What real-world problem are you going to solve next?